Hi everyone, again welcome back to my channel Unfinished Curious Mind. Today in this video we will try to understand what thermoluminescence is. First of all I would like to introduce to with this topic um, thermoluminescence dating in archaeology, which has immense impact in the methodology of archaeological some kind of archaeological excavation or some kind of archaeological discovery and everything. So here uh, let's get started with the video on thermoluminescence. So thermoluminescence is often referred to as TL dating. It is a technique which is often used to date materials. It could be materials like ceramic, minerals and sediments. Not only this, but before knowing this thermoluminescence dating, we would first quickly understand the history or try to understand the history first. So it was developed in around 1950s and has since become a key tool in archaeology, especially when it's come to dating and the fundamental principle behind this thermoluminescence dating is that it is a dating which is certainly it's based on certain materials and minerals absorb natural radiation from their surroundings and trapped electrons over time. When it is heated, then they release the trapped electrons, and from the light which we can then be measured the and finally determine the object's age. And if you look at this third point that I have mentioned, importance in dating artifact made from ceramics, minerals and sediment. This often comes in the MCQ, so be aware of the things. Now, how thermoluminescence works. So how exactly thermoluminescence works? First, the object is being dated uh, must be exposed in natural radiation. Over time, uh, this radiation basically traps the electrons and in the mineral crystal lattice, and when the object is reheated in lab, those electrons are released as light. Now, the amount of light which is emitted is directly proportional to the time elapsed since the object was last heated or exposed to the sunlight, which further allows us to estimate its age. Here I would like to clarify one thing, that this entire thing is done by someone who is expert in chemistry. So in this area or in this genre, archaeological anthropologist or archaeologist basically works hand in hand with some expert who has some expertise in chemistry, or who are more into uh, archae- uh, the archaeologists who are more into the laboratory do the laboratory work. So coming back to the next slide, uh, here we will try to understand the involvement of TL dating. So firstly, the sample is carefully collected from the archaeological site, avoiding the contamination, and also uh, when it's when it's taken to the lab, the sample undergoes some various treatments. Now, it is usually the cleaning and the removing impurities, and the sample is then heated to release the trapped electrons, and the light emitted is measured by using special equipment, and lastly or finally the age is calculated by comparing the radiation dose, which basically receive over time with the rate of the natural radiation in the environment. Now coming back to the application of thermoluminescence, now we just understood the history part. Now I also have understood how the entire process is done. Now we have to apply the thermoluminescence dating in our research. So how will we incorporate this technique into our research work? Let us understand. So it is basically, as you can see in this section, let me just mark quickly. These are the key points: ceramics, sediments, and geological deposit. Now let me break down a bit. So it is very useful for dating ceramics in the sense pottery, bricks, tiles. It also can help in apply sediment, which also helps in dating. To understand the ancient habitation layers, TL dating is also used in geological studies to date volcanic rocks, and there are several other components around that. And now we will understand what is the advantages of thermoluminescence. So one of the primary advantage of thermoluminescence is it's date back around 500,000 years old, and not only this, it is basically used in and effective. It is very effective for dating objects like ceramics, sediments, and some pottery, which is usually made with ceramics. Not only this, but these thermoluminescence dating techniques come under the absolute dating techniques. So if there is a question regarding what is you have to describe the types of dating techniques, then it comes under the absolute dating techniques. Thermoluminescence is one of the dating methods that we apply or implement to determine the absolute dates. Though there are some accuracy, if approximity, to be put that way, approximity is what to say, but it goes approximately the exact date, whereas the relative dating technique, will come to it later. Now let us discuss about the limitations of thermoluminescence dating. So what are the limitations? So very quickly we will get into it. So TL dating is firstly the technique that requires careful sampling, as I have discussed earlier, and it you have to handle it very gently, so that the contamination, you can preserve it, and it don't get the contaminated. And the object must have to be heated above a certain temperature, so that in the past and otherwise the dating will not work. So you have to ensure about the temperature and accuracy of the temperature, so you will get the precision of the TL dating. Then you will get the exact result. Now we will understand the future prospects of thermoluminescence, because it is very important for us to understand the future prospects, because as we have understood till now that this TL dating helps us to determine the past activities of uh, humans, or past activities of by reconstructing the materials that we usually discover or explore from our getting excavated by archaeologists or anthropologist or archaeological anthropologist. So uh, let us understand this what I am talking about here. uh, it is definitely that thermoluminescence is increasing day by day in the research fields. So it also basically work as an interdisciplinary research, as I was discussing in previous slide, that how it uh, works with other disciplines and how it collaboration, the collaboration work is vividly seen in this process. So it's both, you can see that geologists or archaeologists or anthropologists, especially archaeologists and geologists who are expertised in chemistry, they actually work in their collaboration so that they get the exact work done. And by advancing in the technology, the precision of TL measurement is which may expand its use in the uh, planetary geology, and it perhaps even help in dating the samples for other planet. And now coming back to like the basic, now you have to conclude, I am concluding this TL or thermoluminescence dating. It is definitely a powerful tool in archaeology or prehistoric archaeological research, because it somehow allow us to date objects that are thousands or even thousand of years old, and offers insight into the lives of ancient civilization. While it does have some limitations, uh, but uh, it is our ability to date the non-organic materials, which is which makes, or which is which is a part of human culture or human evolution. So it definitely makes it very im- it definitely makes it very uh, important part in the uh, study or in the course of ours. So thank you for listening. I hope that you find it, you find this video insightful, and feel free to comment your answers down below. I will try to give you answers, or we will learn together something new. Till now, thank you. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so if you never miss an update. As always, leave your comments and question below. I would love to hear your thoughts and any topics you would like me to cover next. Thank you.